Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of Planet Zoo Creations. I was actually gonna upload another video today, but nevertheless, we got the America's Animal Pack announced trailer on YouTube right now, released today. So I just want to say to everybody that missed it, the trailer that was playing at the beginning of this video was actually the trailer being displayed of the new pack. So if you were wondering why my intro wasn't playing, that's why. So either way, ladies and gentlemen, the new pack. So let's get straight into it. It's called the America's Animal Pack, and there is seven animals that are seven animals that are revealed for this pack. So without further ado, you might be wondering which animals that we're gonna get. But first of all, let's go over what this animal pack. So it's America's Animal Pack. So we have North America, South America, and Central America. Basically, in this, the pack itself is launching on the 15th of April. This will be only for PC at the very moment. This pack will feature new animals, 7 to be exact, and 80 brand new scenery items of American culture, I guess. So without further ado, let's get into the animals. And with the animals being revealed, I'm gonna show images of the animal that actually was already. If the animal that I'm talking about has a picture to it that they released, then I will show you the picture related to the animal. So the first animal that we're going to be talking about is a coyote. As we were seeing on the video that I made a couple of days ago, a week ago I think, I actually made the video of the DLC news Desert/Central American pack, and we were correct. It is a Central American pack with South America and North America combined. So either way, the coyote is in. We knew that. That was obvious. It's basically the cover animal of this pack. I am pretty excited for coyote. I've seen some people being negative towards the coyote, and that they're not really excited as they thought they would be for the coyote to release into the game. But either way, I think it's a very great addition to the other canine dog species we already have, like a dingo, and the many wolf species, the Arctic wolf. Maybe you could also relate to foxes. Anyways, so I think honestly, very great addition. We needed a coyote in the game, and yeah, pretty happy. The other animal that we have is the new animal that we didn't really speculate or didn't really see any clues of, I think, or nobody has mentioned it that I've seen, is the Ocelot. And if I'm honest, the Ocelot looks really great. I don't know how, but the Ocelot was expected to be going into Planet Zoo, in my opinion. I saw it get into Planet Zoo at one point, certain or another, but actually I was expecting it a lot earlier. But hey, that's fine. We finally got it. The Ocelot is one of my favorite animals, and as a young child, I was always looking up to the ocelots. When we were gonna go to a zoo, I was always asking, like, are there ocelots there or whatever. So yeah, I'm at a loss of words that finally they are in. Once again, some people were negative to the ocelots, saying that they were boring, it's just another small cat species going into the game. But listen up, I think the more new species the better. I don't mind which ones they are, because, you know, the Ocelot is such a great addition, and I think it's one of the best smaller cat species in the world. So to get it, I am honestly really excited for that, and this is I'm the most excited animal of this pack in my opinion. And that's just my opinion, guys. I know a lot of other people are gonna be really excited about the next animal that I'm gonna talk about, and that is, in a matter of fact, the next animal is a bush dog. I know a lot of people went crazy seeing that there was gonna be a bush dog reveal in this pack. It came as a surprise, and actually that is quite true in my opinion. I wasn't expecting it, but here it is, and it is a really special animal. At least of what I know. I didn't really think it was gonna get into the game, but here we are, and it is. So yeah, I also don't really know much about the bush dog, but yeah, I'm really excited to build around that, and I think you could see this animal kind of a bit as a Wolverine based in the looks of it. But a lot of people, and I'm talking the huge amount of people here, like the most part of the community, is most excited for the bush dog, and I completely understand, guys. I'm really excited for bush dog as well, but honestly, I just prefer the Coyote and the Ocelot. I get why people wouldn't want to set that. Like I see like that a lot of people would put the bush dog above the Coyote and the Ocelot, because we've kind of had like coyotes and ocelots in other different species, but the bush dog is really something special indeed. So either way, really great to get it. Then an animal, of course, the next animal, the fourth animal of the 7 that we're going to be talking about, is a greater rhea. And yeah, this animal was leaked all over the place. Everybody saw it in the background. Yeah, but it's great. Another sort of species of subspecies of ostrich, you could say, or related. People see it related as to ostriches, or when someone that doesn't know anything about animals sees the rhea, they're gonna say it's an ostrich. But anyways, a really great animal, and I think one of the most deserved to get into this America's animal pack. Then honestly, one of the new primates. So we have a new primate in this pack, and it's actually one of the primates that I was most anticipating that had to go in, because it's such a unique one, and it's a really, when people see it, they will remember this animal. They will say it's a weird looking one, or they will either say that's a stunning primate. And I'm talking about the white-faced saki. And that animal is actually, in my opinion, spectacular, because I was not expecting this in an America's animal pack. I just didn't think it was the first on the list of Frontier, but here it is, and I'm honestly really glad we got another primate animal, a primate species. And to have the saki is, in my opinion, a great addition to this pack. Then, on the poster of the animals pack, when it got revealed that we were gonna get another pack with the coyote and the rheas in the background, you could also see on these small posters, you could see a flamingo, and that is going to be the next animal that we're going to be talking about. We have an American flamingo joining the new pack, and a lot of people say that it's pretty similar to the greater flamingo, and I totally disagree. It's not because it's two flamingo species that you have the same animal in the game. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of similar things, like the movement, the sounds, the animations. They're all gonna be kind of the same. I do agree with that, but you gotta know, these are two different species and completely in different areas of the world, so you cannot be comparing them. The American flamingo is more recognized than the greater flamingo, in my opinion, so to have them both now in the game, I totally agree with Frontier. Two flamingo species, perfect. Great addition to the America's animal pack, and it's a well-recognized American animal in my opinion as well. Then moving on to the last animal of this pack, and also was visible on the posters of the leaked, well, not leaked, well, the poster or the screenshot, whatever, that Frontier released 2 weeks ago in the live stream from Frontier. That actually was on the small little post-its above the Coyote as well, and I'm talking about a bighorn sheep. A bighorn sheep is pretty recognizable, just like the flamingo in my opinion as well. One of these animals that people just recognize. They say, oh yeah, that species, I've seen that before, I've seen videos of that, I've seen documentaries about it. But a lot of people also don't know that it's from the Americans. Central, North, South, that's what I'm talking about. So either way, getting a bighorn sheep, in my opinion, is also a great addition. A lot of people might also be saying, it's another one of these species. We already have alpine ibexes, we have dull sheep, we have this, we have that. True, but this is one of those specific ones that I actually really wanted. And if I had to choose between an alpine ibex and a bighorn sheep, I would say both, because they really need to be in the game. But on personal preferences, I would say the bighorn sheep. I really like the look of this animal. So, to conclude the America's Animal Pack, do I think this is a great animal pack? I think it is a really great animals pack. I think it's one of the best DLCs we've had so far, and a lot of you will disagree, and that's okay. Everybody can have their own opinion, but I think the Ocelot already makes this one of my favorite packs that has come out. I was pretty disappointed about the Zookeeper's pack, I'm gonna be honest, and that was the other way around. A lot of people were really excited for that one, and I just didn't seem to get like any feel with an animal, if you know what I mean. I was really happy, like, don't get me wrong, I was really happy with the Hamadryas baboon, and the Kirk's Dik was also really high on my list to get in. But overall, the other animals were like kind of, I wanted them, and I was happy that they were going into the game, but I was thinking like, I'd rather have an ocelot, or, you know, some of these other species, or like birds or aquarium animals like fish tank animals, instead of these first. And that was kind of bothering me a little bit with the Zookeeper's pack, because also in the back of my mind we were thinking that it was the Lost Animals pack, but here we are finally in April and we're proven completely wrong, which I'm so happy about. Now, one thing I want to talk about is the next phase of Planet Zoo. What is up next? Where is Planet Zoo gonna go? What is the near future like? Is it birds? Is it aquarium animals? Is it a safari pack? It was linked to be the next pack this April, or is it gonna be something else? Well, I have one idea that I think that I'm the only one that has noticed this so far. Let me ask you this: what happened to the exhibit animals? We did not have an exhibit animal in the Zookeeper's pack. We do not have an exhibit animal in the America's pack, and there's plenty of exhibit animals that could go in these packs, especially this one. There's a lot of American snake species that you can put in there. There's a lot of scorpion species still. There's a lot of other stuff that you can put in easily. They're not in. And if I remember correctly, in the Barnyard pack there was also no exhibit animal. Correct me if I'm wrong. Then the last pack was the Eurasian. Yeah, the Eurasian pack was the last animal with an exhibit animal, if I'm correct, because that was the Hermann's tortoise that was added. But since then, I cannot think of any animal that is a exhibit animal that got added after that. So, to come to the point, will the next pack be a exhibit only animal pack, like a reptilian amphibian pack. Is that the next thing? Maybe we should focus on that. 3 packs without an exhibit animal? Kind of suspicious in my opinion. Is Frontier going towards that? Maybe. It's a brand new idea. So here's some examples that I will give. Aquarium, because we definitely need this. Will it be likely the next pack? If there will be a next pack, I don't think so. Aviary species, birds, high need, high request, just like aquarium animals, and also personally on my list. Do I think it will happen? As next pack? No. Safari pack. I do see that happening as an next pack. I really do see that happening actually. Could be the next one. Now, then an amphibian or reptilian pack, highly likely to be the next pack in my opinion as well. So without further ado, this has been the video. This has been the news plus what's next. I try to keep it short as possible. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, guys, and leave your thoughts about the pack and the future of Planet Zoo in the comments, and I will see you all in the next animal build video.